Hi, friends. Should we talk about some books? Since we last sat down to chit chat, I have finished My Friends by Frederick Bachman. This was my MRDR book club's pick for the month, and holy cow, this is such an interesting piece of literature. It has so many messages. We talked about this book for over an hour. There was so much to say about it. This was perfect for a book club discussion. It is one of the saddest books that I have ever read in my life. Not for one moment did I ever think things were going to be okay for these characters. Yet somehow the story was so transformative. It was so beautifully told. I was engaged from beginning to end. I ended up rating this 4 stars. Incredible, but be prepared to be really, really sad. If you have watched my bookstore haul video, I have recently picked up Dagger Mouth. Everybody's talking about this book, and I honestly just wanted to be a part of the hype. I'm about 100 pages in. It's picking up. I would say so far it's giving fantasy with a romance element. I don't know if so far I would classify that as romantasy, but I'm very much enjoying it. It's a more sci-fi futuristic society with all these masks and different classes and this heart in the center who controls it all. We haven't found out in what capacity or if there's like more fantasy elements to it rather than sci-fi. So far it's looking like sci-fi, but honestly it's such an interesting storyline. I'm excited to pick this back up, and I think I will finish this over the next couple days because so far so good. Then I am still in the middle of Babel by R.F. Kuang. I'm a little past the halfway mark, and not going to lie, this is dragging a little bit. I did pick up the audiobook from the library to read along with it because I find that when the books are dragging a little bit, I'm having an easier time listening to an audiobook than sitting down and engaging and reading with the book itself. It's a good story, and when they talk about what they're finding out in the background and what's happening in the school, it's very, very good, but there's a lot of fluff around it right now that goes into it that I'm sure is going to tie into the story somehow. However, it's very much dragging for me at the moment. They have been in the ship for quite a while, and I'm just ready to get to the next part. I will try to push through and finish this over the next couple of days because I feel like I have been reading this book for like a week and a half, which is a very long time for me. My next reads, I have picked up 2 books from the library and they're due in 2 weeks, so I need to be hurrying along with it. One is an Octavia E. Butler Parable of the Sower. I've read parts of this in high school. I'm very excited to pick it up again. This is going to be my next read after I finish Babel and Dagger Mouth. And I'm also rereading the whole Cassandra Clare Shadowhunter universe to prepare for her newest release. So I want to read City of Bones. I feel like I'm going to get through this super quickly because I have read this story in the past before. I'm very excited to hop back into this universe. So yeah, I have some big books that I'm going to work on this week, and I'm going to try to devour all of this in the next 7 days so I can return the bottom 2 in the library and I can be done with this top 2 because I still have like 70 something books in my TBR list to get through. So we got to keep hustling with this. Let me know what you guys are reading this week, and thank you so much for watching.